Once, the race for the stars was fought between nations, not men. The United States and the Soviet Union waged a silent war in the void above Earth, driven by pride, power, and the promise of the unknown. It was an age of heroes, of rockets roaring into the dark, of one small step for man that changed everything. But that race ended, or so we thought. Because today, the rockets are back. Only this time, they bear the names of billionaires, not countries. Elon Musk, Jeff Bezos, Richard Branson, modern-day space barons rewriting the future of exploration. This is the Space Race 2.0, where private ambition challenges government legacy, and the next great frontier is being built not by nations, but by individuals. The first space race. It all began in the ashes of World War II. Technology leaped forward, and humanity's imagination expanded with it. In 1957, the Soviet Union launched Sputnik 1, a small metal sphere that forever changed our relationship with the sky. The Americans responded with Explorer 1, and the race was on. Both sides poured billions into rockets, satellites, and astronaut training. In 1961, Yuri Gagarin became the first human in space, a triumph that stunned the West. 8 years later, in 1969, Neil Armstrong and Buzz Aldrin walked on the moon. The world watched, breathless. The US had won. But victory came at a price. By the 1970s, the excitement faded. Space was expensive. Governments had other problems. NASA shifted to reusable shuttles. The Soviets built space stations. And slowly, the dream dimmed. The fall and rebirth of space ambition. After the Cold War, space exploration seemed to stall. NASA relied on old shuttles. Russia's space agency struggled with funding. Humanity's greatest technological frontier was suddenly quiet. Then, in the early 2000s, something radical happened. A new kind of dreamer emerged, not backed by governments, but by fortune. These weren't generals or presidents. They were entrepreneurs, innovators, visionaries with enough money to build their own rockets. Elon Musk, Jeff Bezos, Richard Branson. Each had a unique vision, and each believed the future of humanity was among the stars. Elon Musk and the space revolution. When Elon Musk founded SpaceX in 2002, almost no one believed he could succeed. Rockets were complex, expensive, and historically controlled by governments. But Musk had one goal: to make humanity a multi-planetary species. After 3 failed launches, SpaceX was on the brink of collapse. Then came the fourth. Falcon 1 finally reached orbit in 2008. It was a victory not just for Musk, but for private spaceflight itself. From there, history accelerated. Falcon 9 introduced reusable boosters, a technology once thought impossible. In 2020, SpaceX launched NASA astronauts from US soil, the first time in nearly a decade. And now, Starship, the largest, most powerful rocket ever built, aims to take humans to Mars. Musk doesn't just want to visit Mars, he wants to colonize it. Jeff Bezos and Blue Origin's grand vision. While Musk dreams of Mars, Jeff Bezos has a different mission. His company, Blue Origin, was founded with the philosophy, gradatim ferociter, step by step, ferociously. Bezos believes humanity must move heavy industry into space to protect Earth. Instead of colonizing other planets, he imagines giant rotating habitats, O'Neill cylinders, where millions of people can live and work in artificial gravity. Blue Origin's New Shepard rocket has already carried tourists to the edge of space. But its real jewel is New Glenn, a massive orbital launcher that could rival SpaceX's Falcon Heavy. Bezos once said, "We will run out of energy on Earth. When that happens, we'll need to expand into space." For him, space isn't just exploration, it's survival. Richard Branson and the dream of space tourism. Then there's Richard Branson, founder of Virgin Galactic, the showman of the stars. In 2021, Branson made history by becoming one of the first billionaires to ride his own spacecraft. His flight lasted just a few minutes, but symbolically, it was enormous. He proved that space tourism could be real. For $450,000, civilians could experience the same view astronauts have, the curve of Earth and the blackness beyond. Critics called it a billionaire joyride. But Branson insists it's the beginning of a new age, where ordinary people can touch the edge of the cosmos. Governments strike back. While billionaires build empires, nations are not standing idle. NASA's Artemis program is preparing to return humans to the moon, and this time, to stay. China's CNSA has landed rovers on the moon and Mars, and is building its own space station. India's ISRO stunned the world with its 2023 lunar South Pole landing, the first in history. Russia continues to work on long-term lunar projects, and the European Space Agency collaborates on deep space exploration. But something's changed. These governments now depend on private companies. SpaceX launches NASA astronauts. Blue Origin provides engines for national programs. Public and private sectors are now entangled, reshaping how humanity explores the stars. Billionaires versus nations. Ideologies in orbit. At its heart, the Space Race 2.0 is not just about rockets, it's about philosophy. Nations view space as a shared realm of science, exploration, and diplomacy. Billionaires view it as a market, a new economy to be pioneered and profited from. Musk wants Mars to be free from Earth's laws, a new civilization built from scratch. Bezos wants to extend Earth's resources beyond our planet. Governments, however, fear unregulated privatization of space could lead to chaos, even conflict. Who will own the moon's resources? Who decides who can mine an asteroid? These are no longer science fiction questions. They are legal and political challenges unfolding now. The new gold rush, space mining and colonization. Beneath the surface of this new race lies an even greater prize: resources. Asteroids contain precious metals worth trillions, platinum, gold, and rare elements crucial for technology. The moon has ice that can be converted into fuel. Mars has water, minerals, and potential life. Companies like Planetary Resources and Astroscale are already planning to harvest and recycle in orbit. A trillion-dollar space economy is no longer a fantasy, it's an emerging reality. But with opportunity comes danger. Orbital debris, competition, and militarization threaten to turn space into the next battlefield. Humanity's destiny: cooperation or competition? The question remains, is this new space race a race against each other, or for the future of all? Should humanity conquer space together, nations, billionaires, and citizens, or will greed and politics divide us even among the stars? We stand on the edge of the greatest adventure in history. The choices we make today will define who owns tomorrow, and who controls the cosmos. From Cold War superpowers to modern tech giants, the torch has passed. The rockets may have changed, but the dream is the same: to reach beyond our world, to push the limits of possibility. Because in the end, the space race never really ended. It just got a lot more interesting.